The following is brought to you by PaulAkers.net.
Hey everyone, Paul Akers. I just spent the last 3 weeks in Japan skiing all over the island of Hokkaido. And it really was an amazing experience. And as all of you know, I love Japan. I wrote a book about Japan, Banishing Sloppiness, and I'm actually in the middle of writing my second book, Banish Sloppiness 2.0, Gambarimasu. Gambarimasu simply means I will do my best. And in the last 3 weeks, I've had a chance to spend a lot of time just really thinking deeply about what's going on in Japan and watching the Japanese people and just falling in love with it again and even more deeply. First of all, I noticed the Japanese are incredibly good skiers. As a matter of fact, they're the best skiers I've ever seen. When I'm in a resort in the United States, and again, I always say I love my country, amazing resorts, but I really struggle to find maybe one or two good skiers. You watch people ski down the runs and people really don't ski correctly, including myself, but most people really don't ski well. But in Japan, everybody skis well. It's almost impossible to find a bad skier, and if there is a bad skier, it's a foreigner, but it's never a Japanese. So I had to ask myself, why? Nande, why? And you read my book, I like Japanese words and I like to use them, so nande, why? So what I noticed was, korowari, when the Japanese do something, they take it all the way. Even if it's something simple, they just take it all the way. They don't do anything casual. So when I was watching them ski, and more importantly, when I was watching them get the lessons to learn how to ski, they were very serious. They were very studious. They all lined up. They all went down the path. They did exactly what the instructor wanted. And then when I asked the guy, how long he's been taking lessons, and he said, how long is your lesson? I'm thinking a half day, or maybe a 1 day lesson. He goes, no, all week. Every day they take a lesson. And then I said, how long did you take lessons total? He goes, for 1 year. So they take lessons for an entire year. This is that korowari. This is that doing things at the highest level. I will do my best. Gambarimasu. These are really powerful concepts. And I know I saw that. I posted a video about the gas station and watching the gas station attendants, how they ran out and parked me and put a special thing on my windshield to make sure they got the right gas, and they washed all the windows, and everything was Gambarimasu. Do it the korowari, do everything at the highest level. Even if it's a simple thing like pumping gas, it's going to be done at a high level. If you go to the airport and you just watch the way the flight attendants work, or the people checking you in, or the people in security, they're very serious about life and about work. Gambarimasu, I will do my best, regardless of what the job is. And this really made a deep impression on me. Work is important. Work matters. The way you service another human being, the way you treat another human being, omotenashi, is very, very important. And so these were just powerful concepts that I learned when I was here in Japan this last time, and really got to solidify what it is the Japanese are doing. Now, I met an Australian ski instructor when I was here. I made a comment to him. I said, the Japanese are good skiers. At least that's what I say. He goes, they're technically very good. They're very serious about what they do. And so as a result of that, I became more serious about what I did. I took a lot of lessons when I was here. I got a Japanese instructor. And the cool thing is I improved dramatically. I mean, I don't even ski the same. And I used to think I was a good skier. So here's a big revelation. When I learned about the Toyota production system and lean thinking, before I learned, I used to think I was a really good manufacturer. And then the Japanese came in and told me I was clueless. You read my book, 2 Second Lean, I talk about that. So honestly, on a scale of 1 to 10, I thought I was like about a 7 or an 8 skier. I'm a pretty good skier compared to most people out there. When I came to Japan, I'm like a 1 or a 2 if I'm lucky. I suck. The Japanese are so much better. But I took a lot of lessons. I started really paying attention. Gambarimasu, becoming a really good student, really thoughtful. Kritz, Kyotsuke onegaishimasu. Please teach me, attention. And I really took on that persona, and I became a much better skier, and I feel better and I enjoy it more. So in Japan, it appears to me that all Japanese are enjoying skiing, because I don't see anybody struggling. And these are other observations. I mean, I've skied at over 10 resorts now here and skied, for 15 straight days essentially. And you know what? I saw 2 ski patrol in all that time, in all those resorts, 2. Now, in the United States, you see ski patrols every 10 minutes. You just look on the lifts, you look on the runs, you see them everywhere. They got their red crosses on. It's very easy to spot them. You don't ever see them here. I don't think I ever saw one accident. Oh, I crashed 3 times. They should have come and got me. I don't think I ever saw a single person crash. Is that the craziest thing? And then I also never noticed all the slow signs and all the warnings and all the stuff that we have, because if you do it right, it takes all the safety component largely out of it. So it's a very interesting culture, and I just, again, fell more deeply in love with it this time. And I'm looking forward to writing my next book, Banna Sloppiness 2.0, Gambarimasu. So hopefully some of that helped you in some of my thinking, but I had 3 weeks that were fabulous, and I hope to repeat them again soon. And one of the things we're thinking about doing now as a result of all this is changing the dates on the Japan experience and putting those more in the center of winter, like we'll do it in December and we'll do it in March. So if somebody wants to go skiing, we'll have a Japan powder experience. They can go with me and we'll go to Hokkaido and we'll ski some of the best powder and resorts in the world the week before and maybe the week after. So you never know what will come out of this whole thing. Definitely another book and definitely some more good thinking. Thanks a lot.
Brought to you by PaulAkers.net, where you'll find all Paul's books and lean resources for free, including the new 2-second Lean Play app, like Audible, but free. To listen to Lean is Lean on the 2-second Lean Play app at PaulAkers.net.